For as long as people have walked the earth, they have looked for ways to show their love. Love is a feeling so big and so important that simple words sometimes are not enough. We want to give something real, something that can be held and treasured. This is why we turn to the earth's most beautiful creations, gemstones. These stones are more than just pretty objects. They are pieces of the earth, formed over millions of years. When we give a gemstone, we are giving a piece of forever. It is a way to say that our love is as strong and as lasting as the stone itself. Giving a beautiful stone is a tradition that connects us to our ancestors, a silent promise whispered across time. Think about finding a beautiful, smooth pebble on a beach. You might pick it up and give it to someone you care about. This simple act is the beginning of the story of gemstones and love. People have always been drawn to things that are rare and beautiful. Gemstones are the rarest and most beautiful of all. They come from deep within the earth, hidden away like precious secrets. Finding them and shaping them takes great effort. This effort adds to their value. When you give a gemstone, you are not just giving a stone, you are giving a symbol of a long journey, a difficult search, and a beautiful discovery. This makes the gift incredibly special and meaningful. The connection between love and gemstones is also about beauty. We see beauty in the person we love, a special light that only we can see. Gemstones capture this idea perfectly. Each stone has its own unique color and its own special sparkle. A deep red ruby can look like a beating heart, full of passion. A sparkling diamond can look like a bright star, a guide in the darkness. When we choose a gemstone for someone, we are trying to find a stone that matches their unique beauty. We are saying, "This beautiful thing reminds me of you." It is a personal and thoughtful way to celebrate the love we feel. This tradition is not just about grand gestures or expensive jewels. It is about the meaning we place on these natural wonders. A small, simple birthstone in a ring can hold as much love as a large, famous diamond. The real value is in the thought behind the gift. It is a way to create a lasting memory. Every time the person looks at the stone, they will remember the moment it was given. They will remember the love that came with it. The gemstone becomes a part of their story, a constant reminder of a special bond. It is a physical piece of a feeling, a token of affection that will never fade or be forgotten. The tradition of giving gemstones as tokens of love is very, very old. It stretches back for thousands of years, to ancient civilizations that revered these stones. The ancient Egyptians, for example, believed that the circle was a symbol of eternity, with no beginning and no end. They would exchange rings made of reeds or leather. Later, they began to incorporate gemstones into their jewelry. They saw these stones as gifts from the gods, full of power and protection. A turquoise stone was thought to bring happiness and good fortune. Giving a ring with a gemstone was a way to wish for an eternal love, protected and blessed by the divine powers they believed in. In ancient Rome, the tradition continued and became even more popular. Roman men would give their beloved a ring to claim them for marriage. One type of ring, called an annulus pronubis, was often made of iron to show strength and permanence. However, for the wealthy, these rings were often decorated with carved gemstones. A popular choice was a cameo, a stone carved with a small picture, perhaps of the couple or a figure from mythology. These were not just decorations, they were personal symbols. Giving such a gift was a public declaration of commitment and a promise of a shared future, a bond as solid and beautiful as the carved stone itself. During the Middle Ages, the meaning behind different gemstones grew stronger. Each stone was believed to have special properties connected to love, faith, and protection. Sapphires, with their deep blue color, were thought to ensure the faithfulness of a partner. A woman might receive a sapphire ring as a pledge of her beloved's loyalty. Rubies were the ultimate symbol of passion and a loving heart. It was believed that a ruby's color would darken if danger was near, protecting the wearer and their love. These beliefs made gemstones powerful gifts, filled with wishes for a safe, faithful, and passionate relationship. The Victorian era in the 19th century brought a new and romantic language to gemstones. People used the first letter of each gemstone's name to spell out secret words, like dearest, diamond, emerald, amethyst, ruby, emerald, sapphire, topaz. This was a clever and hidden way to express deep feelings. Queen Victoria herself loved jewelry with personal meaning. Her engagement ring from Prince Albert was in the shape of a snake, a symbol of eternal love. And it was set with an emerald, her birthstone. This royal romance inspired many people, and giving meaningful gemstone jewelry became the highest form of romantic expression. One of the most famous stories of love and gemstones involves a legendary diamond. The Shah Jahan diamond is connected to the same man who built the Taj Mahal, one of the world's greatest monuments to love. Shah Jahan was a Mughal emperor who deeply loved his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. He had a beautiful diamond, a flat table-cut stone, inscribed with loving words and the date. He wore this diamond close to his heart as a symbol of his devotion. After Mumtaz Mahal died, his grief was immense. He built the magnificent Taj Mahal as her final resting place, a palace of white marble that would stand forever. The diamond, like the building, became a symbol of his undying love. Another powerful legend surrounds the beautiful sapphire. This deep blue gem has long been associated with royalty, wisdom, and most importantly, faithfulness. An old story tells of a king who had to go away to a long war. He gave his queen a beautiful sapphire ring. He told her that as long as she remained faithful to him, the sapphire would shine with a brilliant, deep blue light. If she were ever to love another, the stone would lose its color and turn dull. The queen wore the ring every day, and its brilliant blue light never faded. When the king returned, he saw the bright sapphire on her finger and knew her heart had always been true to him. The ruby is another gem tied to powerful stories of love and passion. Its fiery red color has always been linked to the heart and the very essence of life. In ancient Burma, warriors believed that wearing a ruby would make them invincible in battle. But the stone also had a softer side. Legend said that a perfect ruby was a drop of the heart's blood of Mother Earth. To give a ruby to someone was to give them a piece of your own heart. It was a promise of a love that was alive, passionate, and full of energy. A ruby was not just a gift, it was a powerful declaration of a love that burned as brightly as the stone itself. Even pearls, which come from the sea, have their own romantic legends. Unlike gemstones mined from the earth, pearls are created by living creatures. Ancient legends said that pearls were the tears of the gods, fallen into the ocean. In one story from ancient Persia, it was said that pearls were created when a rainbow touched the earth after a storm. This beautiful image connected pearls to hope, beauty, and new beginnings. Giving pearls was like giving a gift of pure and gentle love, a love as perfect and luminous as the pearl itself. These stories show us that for centuries, we have seen our deepest emotions reflected in these natural treasures. What makes a gemstone such a perfect symbol for love? Part of the answer lies in its incredible colors. The world of gemstones is a rainbow of possibilities, and each color can speak a different language of love. The passionate, fiery red of a ruby speaks of deep desire and a strong beating heart. The calm, trusting blue of a sapphire whispers of loyalty and faithfulness. The vibrant green of an emerald is full of hope and new life, like a love that helps you grow. The gentle pink of a rose quartz offers comfort and tender affection. When we choose a gemstone, we can choose a color that perfectly matches the feelings we want to express. Beyond their beautiful colors, gemstones have a magical quality, their sparkle and light. The way a well-cut gemstone catches the light and shines is breathtaking. This brilliance is often compared to the spark of life or the light in a loved one's eyes. A diamond, for instance, is valued for its fire, the way it breaks light into all the colors of the rainbow. This brilliant sparkle can represent the joy, excitement, and magic of falling in love. It is a constant, dazzling reminder of the happiness that a special person brings into your life. The light of the gem reflects the light of the love it represents. Perhaps the most important quality of a gemstone is its permanence. These stones are incredibly hard and durable. They are formed under immense pressure over millions of years. They can withstand the test of time, remaining beautiful for generations. This lasting nature is what makes them such a powerful symbol for love. When we are in love, we want it to last forever. We make promises of always and forever. A gemstone is a physical representation of that promise. It will not fade, rust, or decay. It is a symbol of a love that is strong, enduring, and meant to last through all of life's challenges. Today, in our fast-moving world, the tradition of giving gemstones for love is as strong as ever. An engagement ring with a diamond or another precious stone is still the ultimate symbol of a promise to marry. But gemstones are also given for anniversaries, birthdays, or just to say I love you. They connect us to a long history of romance and allow us to express our deepest feelings without words. To give a gemstone is to give a piece of the earth, a piece of history, and a piece of your heart. It is a timeless message that says your love is beautiful, precious, and will endure forever.